Total, al final de la noche ella tiene lo que quiera. La luna yo le indico. Tú algo para la historia, alguien se pico. Toma su canción y se la dedico. Dice que quiere hacerlo conmigo rico. Que los cristales se empañen. La nenita grande como para que alguien la regañe. Anoche no le dañe.
What's up, Get Fit fam? Welcome to Authentic Alphas. Once again, it's your boy Ayindei, and I got a couple of Latinas with me. I got one Colombiana.
Tatiana, my name is Tatiana.
Okay.
Español, mire.
And I got one from Venezuela.
Rebeca.
Okay, so you got your own mic, and we're gonna share. Okay, so go ahead and tell me your age. Are you single, married, or dating? You have a boyfriend? What's going on?
No, mi edad no, malparido. Fuck you. Quita todo menos mi edad.
Well, I know. They don't know.
Eso es en vivo.
She's abusive.
No,
No, but you're single or esposo?
no,
Or?
yo estoy, en este momento estoy
Baby, you have to
soltera.
use the mic.
Entonces estoy soltera en este momento.
Okay. Whatever she said. Single at the moment is what she said, no?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes.
And you, age, are you married, single, dating?
So I'm 24 and I'm single.
Okay.
Completely single.
Perfecto. Okay, so ask her to tell you what are her experiences, dating in Medellin versus Miami.
Okay. ¿Cuál es su experiencia saliendo con hombres en Colombia, en Medellín, comparado con Miami?
Pues los hombres de Colombia prefiero los de Miami, porque Colombia apenas está entrando la tendencia de cuidarse. Anteriormente los hombres no se cuidaban, tiempos atrás. Ahora los chicos están en forma, en Miami son saludables, les gusta hacer ejercicio. Aunque en las dos partes, como que no sé, la cultura del amor como que se ha ido acabando. Los hombres quieren salir con una y con otra. No sé, ni Colombia ni Miami es un lugar para hacer familia ni nada. Yo creo que hay que buscar otro lado.
Okay, so she was living in Panama. So ask her if she prefers the men here or Panama
Okay.
or Colombia.
Ya que usted vive en Panamá, que si prefiere los hombres en Panamá, Colombia o acá.
Prefiero los hombres yo digo que los hombres depende de cada persona. Si tú eres de pronto bien, atraes a una persona bien a tu vida, entonces dependiendo si estás en Colombia o en Panamá, digo que tú atraes como lo que tienes en tu interior, tu energía. Entonces yo creo que depende más de la persona, pero preferiblemente acá.
It depends on the person, but okay, so for you, Venezuela or Miami, guys? Tell the truth.
Okay, so I would say Venezuelans has a lot of labia as all of the like game. That's how you say it. A lot of game.
Exactly.
Like as all Hispanic guys, they all have a lot of game. Even Colombians, a lot of game. And here in Miami, you find a lot of Hispanic,
Exactly.
but you can find people from other cultures. So
Exactly.
I like it here because you get Hispanics
like
and
variety?
other.
'Cause you like
yeah,
variety.
Exactly.
See, listen, yo, no cap on this channel. I tell you guys the truth. When I interviewed the Colombian girl, she said the exact same thing, that the Latin guys have far more game. So I don't know, maybe you guys need to start watching novellas or something like that, because all the ladies say that the Latin guys are the ones that have all the game.
Dangerous.
Yeah, even the black girls and white girls, they say the same thing. They say the Latin guys are the ones that have the most game. And when I interview European girls that speak Spanish, they say that that's the sexiest language. Their favorite language is Spanish. So it sounds to me like you guys that speak Spanish, you got the most game. And you guys that are learning another language, opt for Spanish because it's the second biggest language. And the ladies agree that is the
Exactly.
sexiest. Tati speaks English. She pretends, she doesn't speak English, but she speaks English. Okay, so ask her how long was her longest relationship.
¿Cuál ha sido su relación más larga? ¿Qué tan larga fue su relación más larga?
Mi relación más larga es de 4 años. En Miami y en Panamá.
The longest in Miami or Panama was only 4
¿Era
years?
entre los dos países?
No, 4 años acá y 4 años en Panamá, diferentes relaciones.
Las dos relaciones.
No, I know, but she said the longest though was the same, was 4 years.
4 years, same length but
4
different
years.
relationship.
Okay.
One in Miami, one in Panama.
And you?
Like 2 years. It was here. Well, not Miami. I used to live in Melbourne, which is up north, but it was a Venezuelan.
So you weren't going for the variety yet. But Melbourne
Yeah.
doesn't have that much variety though.
No, but I used to be at school by then, and yeah, there was a lot of people from different countries that the game.
Yeah. So what guys do you prefer? Like what guys from what culture, what color, like do you like the most?
So I dated a guy from here too. I would say I like. It depends because in every culture there are a lot of guys that are like gentlemen. So that's like what I would go for. So as long as like it doesn't matter the culture, as long as you are like such like a gentleman. However,
I knew it was coming. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like in Latin America we were raised more like in a way that guys are used to do more things for girls, if that makes sense.
Oh,
so I like that a lot, like the way like they treat you.
But I think it goes hand in hand because the Latin guys, they're more like they have the chivalry and they're more like. The easiest way that I could put it is Latin guys understand how to interact with women differently than men. Like they treat women completely different. And the women do the same. The women are very feminine. So the women are more feminine, and then the men take more of the masculine lead, so it works.
Yes.
And I think it's a cultural thing. For example, when we party or go to clubs or whatever, it's like, it's just whatever. There's no tradition in it. There's no structure. But if you go to a Latin party, you have all of these dances that have been around for generations.
Yeah.
So they already have a system for courting that's still in play.
Okay.
Whereas these other countries, especially Western countries, they don't have any tradition around courting a woman.
That makes sense.
You understand? So there's no program, there's no list of things you're supposed to do that everybody understands that you see your uncles and the older guys do it. So like these guys grow up already knowing how to treat a female, and then the family reinforces it.
Yes.
So it's cultural is what I'm saying. It is what it is.
It is.
Whereas here, like we're being taught as we go. Like, oh no, women and men are equal, and no, a woman can do all these things. And it's like it's confusing because they keep changing the expectation and the behavior every year or every couple of years. They're telling us something different is what we're supposed to be doing and looking for. Whereas in the Latin community, it has not changed. It's never
like the rules.
right. It's the
Follow
rules. It's never changed. Yeah. So okay, ask her if she. Why are you looking at me like that?
What is your question? What is your question, Allende?
Okay, so ask her if she's looking for a esposo.
Looking for a esposo.
Are you trying to get married?
It's a good question. No, en este momento yo pienso que llega solo. Yo pienso que no se busca, sino que eso llega solo. Estamos esperando que llegue en el momento que tiene que llegar.
2 years ago, she told me she was looking to get married. So and she's still not married. So what's going on?
Allende, please.
What's taking so long? What's taking so long?
I like the change of thoughts, that now she says that it just comes, and that's true.
Oh, now you agree because I told you that in like 2018. That's what I told you.
No, I don't remember.
Ay, coño. Oh my God. So, how would you say your experience is, like both of you with dating, today? Is it more pleasant and positive experiences, or do you think it's for you guys it's more negative?
Wow. I feel like as you grow, as the time passes by, you become more mature and you learn a lot of things that's gonna help you to get like more positive relationships little by little. So for me, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I hope I keep learning so I can get like better experience as I go.
Well, what is the ultimate goal though? Are you looking to also find a husband? Or a husband find you, I should say?
Exactly. I support that. I feel like right now I'm just focus on myself, but obviously at some point I want to get married and like have a family and
Yeah, but so at what time do you think it's a good idea to start caring about what a guy thinks, or trying to start investing in a guy and building something? Like what time do you think you got to start?
I feel like already if it comes and I get the chance, like I would invest time on it, but it's not like my main worry right now. Like
But that's my point. That's what I'm trying to get to because
When is my main
right, because women are like, oh no, I don't really want to be married yet now. So they think that it's not a priority to start building the relationship. They act as if when they're ready to get married, they're gonna snap their fingers, and some guy's gonna be like, hey, I just met you a month ago, but you know what? I want to get married. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're not ready to get married now, you would still kind of need to be seeing someone.
I know what you mean, but I feel like I used to think that, okay, it's like, oh, if I want to get married when I'm like 30, then I'll have to be dating someone for like 4 years and then get married. But
I think 3.
Yeah,
because
but,
it doesn't take that long to kind of.
When it's the one, you might get married within a year.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Exactly. So I don't have to rush.
For example, like, what do you know or what do you think about arranged marriages? And also ask Tati, has she ever like even heard of that, or is that even, you know, in the picture? Like, do you even know anybody that had an arranged marriage?
I actually did.
And are they still married?
Yes.
Exactly. That's where I was going. Because statistically, only 4 to 6% of arranged marriages end in divorce. So that's something to think about, because in the era that fathers chose the husbands for their daughters, divorce was like almost non-existent.
But happiness.
And then arranged marriages have an extremely low, less than 10% divorce rate. So I'm sorry, I have to acknowledge the pattern. I have to acknowledge the data. Evidence would prove, not even suggest, the evidence proves that women are not good at choosing their own husbands. Look how many children we have out of wedlock, and look how many divorces we have. Just those two things alone show you that when women choose who they have children with, and when women choose who they marry, the chances, the results are worse. I mean, they're more worse than they are good or whatever. Or it's failure is what I'm trying to say. Whereas if their family chooses for them, or if their father influences the choice, it's a much better scenario. And I also think it kind of goes both ways, because I could see myself as a husband having issues with my wife, especially a somewhat younger wife. I could see myself saying, I can't even communicate with her, I can't get through to her, I'm calling my father-in-law. I'm gonna go play golf or something with my father-in-law. And I'm gonna have a problem with... I just ate when I was waiting for you. She just finished like 30, 45 minutes of cardio, so now you're always hungry.
It's only my breakfast today. That's it.
Yeah,
Only food.
Ask her, thinking from now, not when she was younger, but now, can she see that maybe if her parents set up an arranged marriage for her, maybe it would have been good? She thinks it's possible.
Que si sus padres hubiesen arreglado el matrimonio para usted, hubiese sido mejor. ¿Usted cree?
Hubiera sido lindo que estuvieran juntos.
No, que hubiesen arreglado el matrimonio, hubiesen decidido con quién se casara usted.
Ay, no, terrible.
Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the fact that there are not that many, like the rate of divorce is less, it's because, like, if you see, like, when you are getting married because someone chose it for you, then you don't have that freedom. So why would you have the freedom to get divorced? That being in a relationship doesn't mean that you're being happy. You know, you might stay married and don't get divorced, but that doesn't mean that you're happy.
I don't know if that's the case.
So you cannot choose to get divorced because he already chose for you.
I don't think that's what it is. I think that if your family is involved and it was arranged, you have to come up with a justified reason to quit. Not just I'm not happy at this moment, so I want to give up. And I feel like the Western governments, they basically tell women, hey, listen, no fault. No fault divorce. If you want to get divorced, just say it. Just say it, girl. Say it. If you want to get divorced, yeah, we'll do it. We'll get the paperwork started. They don't even try to work it out. They don't. The judge doesn't even say, hey, maybe you should go to counseling. Maybe you should talk to your elders. The judge is like, yep, let's do it. Fill out the paperwork. Let's go. Get those lawyers. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's get up that house. Let's take those kids. Let's get that child support paperwork going. Yep. All right. Tati wants to eat.
Hungry.
Control yourself.
Hungry.
Yeah. Okay, what else I need to ask you before I let you guys go? Oh, okay, so ask her in the gym. Like, I already know the answer, but ask her if the guys that she's sexually attracted to, they have to be like in shape, they have to work out, and ask her.
Que si ustedes, los hombres que les gustan, deberían estar en forma, hacer ejercicio.
Sí, es súper importante para nosotros.
Obviously, I support her.
Que sí, no, que entrenen todos los días. Que ellos quieren hombres bonitos, nosotros queremos hombres lindos.
Both ways.
Okay. So for you, can he just be like, handsome and a gentleman, or he has to have some
Both.
abs,
I
some
feel
shoulders?
It's not like it doesn't have to be like that is like
No,
that
not extreme,
defined,
but he
not
gotta-
extreme,
he's gotta have
but
something
it's
going.
a type like if you like to work out, obviously you like someone that likes to work out too because you can do that together, and then it's like a lifestyle. Like you eat healthy, like you're
It's true.
how you're gonna like
I
raise
think
your
I think what it
kids.
is, the sex is better, and they're trying to like beat around the bush.
I mean, obviously it's more attractive.
exactly. Because when the women they exercise often, they have like a higher sex drive and more of a, like a demand for
Sí,
So.
muy importante.
So we need a
So
guy
she
that-
needs a guy that's gonna keep up, a guy that's gonna make her cardio, right? To do plenty of cardio. Okay. Now ask her, and I'm gonna ask you too. What is the ideal? Like, what are you going for? Like income wise, like. How much? Right? Like, how much does a guy need to make annually, U.S. dollars, to be a viable option for husband? And ask her. Because
more
Tati
than
dates
I
rich
do.
guys.
That's it.
So go.
Ay, please, Ayindei.
It's true.
No, I don't know, honestly.
Careful.
Que cuánto tiene que hacer un hombre al año de income para que sea una opción para usted.
No, pero por lo menos, no, los dos pueden trabajar juntos y crecer juntos, pero es muy importante que pues que haya una, pues sí, que el hombre de verdad ayude un poco a la
Claro.
mujer a crecer.
Yes.
Porque
I
se
support
crece en
her.
pareja está bien, pero el hombre siempre lleva como
Yeah.
el esfuerzo en la casa.
Yeah, I
Entonces
agree.
que
I
se
agree.
gane lo que que puede ganarse lo que sea, pero que lleve como el poder de la casa.
Yeah,
que
that,
por
that
lo-
he kind of like drives the home, the house, like you know.
Yeah,
like,
because she owns property, so the guy has to own like
I
more
agree.
property.
yeah, it's like you're naturally attracted always like to something that's like it's gonna make you better. So why would you
I don't know
be
about
at-
make you
no,
better. He just needs to have better. He just needs to have more because you marry into it. Like, get you out of here, make you better, my ass. She's like,
even economically.
you mean make the life better?
exactly.
You know what it is?
Important.
Guy, this is the simplest way for you guys to look at it. Men marry the person. They marry the individual. They want the woman like from head to toe. And women marry the lifestyle. Like, what is this guy gonna provide? You know what I mean? And how you look is actually just part of the lifestyle. Like when I'm out with this guy, is he gonna be tall? Is he gonna be handsome? Is he gonna be in shape? What are people gonna think about my man? It's part of the lifestyle. Just like what are people gonna think about my car? What are people gonna think about my home? Because women think about that. Women are like, I wanna have, get-togethers at the house and invite my friends and my family, and the house needs to be something to be proud of. And they feel the same way about the man. He needs to be a man that I could be proud that this is my man.
It's
You
true.
know,
It's true.
and I've heard a lot like a woman that I heard like is like a psychologist, and she says like men provide and then we like kind of like administer it. So
Oh,
men
definitely.
provide the
Oh, of
resources,
course,
and
of
the woman is the
course.
one in charge of like administering it, like
Right.
within the family, within the house,
Right,
like
right.
socially. So we are in charge of that, you know,
And it's
like
not
naturally.
just resources in the sense of material and finances. It's they administer what the man produces in general. Like for example,
Even
when you have children, it's the man that determines the values and the morals and the tradition and the legacy in the house, and then there's the woman that like disperses it to the children. Like she's the one that says, okay, you have to follow these rules. These are the manners that you're gonna have. This is how you're gonna conduct yourself. But it's the man that kind of like decides what that is, and then she administers it. And it's the same thing that she does with the material things. Like we have a boat or we have a van. So now I'm gonna take the kids on a play date because we have the van, and now I can invite my friend that has children and take them in the van that my husband provides. I want to have a party at the house that my husband provides. And I need money to go buy the food and everything that I'm gonna cook and the nice plates and dinnerware. So she's administering his fucking resources,
Even like
right?
by nature, like we have kids by men providing. So like
Just the sperm.
we
the,
receive it.
the
Yeah,
man
it's
skeets,
nature.
and then and then she makes some babies out of it.
Exactly. That's literally like the way of going. Like men wouldn't know what to do with what they have without women.
It's important.
Well, the message in that, guys, is that you are the start. Guys, you're the start. You're the initiator. So you can't complain about how a woman treats your resources because you determine who you give your resources to. So I tell guys all the time, like, women are spenders by nature. But how you determine the quality of one woman over the other is what she chooses to spend those resources on. Is she taking your money and buying designer shoes and handbags? Or is she taking your money and building a nest for your legacy? That's the question. Look at you both. See, that's why the guy needs to make so much money, because she has to spoil herself and have money to be responsible. It's like I gotta be responsible and reckless at the same time. I have to be selfish and considerate at the same time. Women want it all. You want too much. You want too much. That's mucho. Oh my God. Okay. Ask her when she's gonna take me to Colombia so she can.
¿Cuándo lo lleva a Colombia?
Even though I go without you.
You will go to Colombia all the time.
Yeah, she's gotta be my wingman. You gotta
Que tiene que ser quien le cuadra.
gotta help me with the ladies.
Siempre vas a Colombia.
You gotta translate to the ladies for me.
Tú siempre vas a Colombia todo el tiempo. Pero cuando quieras ir, estás invitado. Yo te invito.
She
Conozcas
gotta say, my
los
friend,
lugares.
mi Molena wants to, boom, boom. And
Bueno,
Tiene
ya.
que cuadrarle las mujeres.
Ah, sí. Bueno, Allende, nos vamos. Tenemos hambre.
be a real friend.
Cardio, babe. Tenemos hambre.
See,
Hungry.
Tati proves that men and women can be friends, because we are friends for many years now.
It's
So
true.
it's possible.
She's a nice person.
It's possible,
It is.
I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna go eat something, because this one is a grizzly bear, and you too. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. So remember, guys, make more resources and share them with the right woman. All right. So we're out of here, guys, and take your ass to Venezuela, which is very affordable,
Yes.
and they love foreign guys there, especially American, because I heard chickens are very expensive over there. So if you got chicken money, you can get you a gorgeous Venezuelan woman, and the guys are having a hard time making money there too, right? Yeah, so no competition in Venezuela. There you go. And Colombia, they charge. Let me ask you this. Is the prostitution as bad in Venezuela as it is in Colombia?
Wow. What a question. I don't know how to go from there.
It's
Like,
bad in Colombia.
I cannot speak from what I've seen. So I haven't been like exposed to that.
You don't want to throw your sisterins under the bus?
No, it's just like I don't think it's that bad
I don't think so.
yet.
But
it
Colombia
might-
is bad,
it
though.
might. I mean, it's just like because of like the cartels and everything, and it's gained these like. But I feel like everywhere it's kind of like bad, like in general.
In Latin countries?
Could be
'Cause
like
Mexico
not only
isn't too bad.
Latin country. Well, maybe you don't see it.
Those girls are working hard, man, to
Everywhere.
working regular jobs.
We work hard everywhere.
But I guess it makes sense what you're saying. If you take away the
Like,
jobs, they can't even
novelas-
do that.
Yeah, novelas has like made that like more obvious for Colombia, but that doesn't mean that it's
Not
isn't
happening
anywhere.
anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Europe, like
All right, Tati, we're
Tennis.
going. We're going now.
Tennis.
Okay. All right, guys, we gotta,
Ay,
you have to feed the ladies. If you don't feed them, they get very, very cranky.
Are you gonna give us food then?
If you eat with me, you're eating spinach. You want some spinach?
Yeah,
That's
I
all
love-
I can eat.
I love it, the spinach.
And you're not gonna eat steak in front of me. All right, guys, we're out of here. Like I said, get that fucking passport. Work on your Spanish. Make and save your resources. Travel and soya roll oats. Experimente.
Experimente.
You know what I'm saying? And don't drop no seed in these chicks. They're gonna lock you down. And what else? And don't get married because they just want the papers. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.
Llegó, solía, salió sin la amiga, revela en el alcohol.